Hey there, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, Stormsong. But wait a minute, I messed up my own start. Because I have the damn thing still on. Sorry, we're gonna try that again. Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, it is I, the stormiest of songs. With me are, of course, my co-hosts.
Reginald, I do say, you have flummoxed it again.
Oh, you've even taken a flogging to your hindside.
Oh, dear.
Oh, pish posh.
Hello, friendaloons. It's about to get weird.
Oh,
Reginald, I do say.
Yes. Anyways, we're on to anything other than this accent because I fucking hate it.
Oh,
You're the one who was like, you guys should do these silly accents, and then everyone did it, and you're like, oh wait, I made an error.
All right,
you silly goose!
let me get the game up and going for everyone. So yeah, that is a song I wrote about a year ago. I haven't done much to market it yet because I had to kind of take care of a shit ton of stuff with work. So now that I'm kind of getting back into publishing my music, I decided to play that one for all y'all.
We're finally going to get real storm music all the time.
As much as possible, at least. We're back to Final Fantasy VII, and in spite of all of his bets to the contrary, I actually did the prep work this time! Suck it, Night Owl!
Color me surprised.
Yes.
Yeah, no, holy shit.
So,
Storm Song!
yes,
You
Papa?
did things.
Play it in the Discord so we can watch in real time.
I want to watch the chicken.
I want to see the giant chickens. Fuck!
Whoa!
Yeah, so I did the bird stuff on the side because it took me a good about 4 hours to get it ready. So
Dear God.
Okay, so I'm going to walk you through some of these because I'll at least let you know what the process was.
Boy!
So,
Oh boy.
here is Kyria. She was the initial female. The initial male has been released into the wild because I didn't have room for him anymore.
How much inbreeding went on exactly here?
Well, let me get to that.
The Habsburg chin that these chocobos.
So Kyria and her husband, I think his name was Riker, had Katira here. And then they had, after some effort, Seon here. Kateria and Seon, who are brother and sister, then proceeded to have Arcos.
Full-on Lannister up in here.
Yep, Arcos is a racing chocobo, because I actually had to have one that had racing experience to carry it out. At least according to the guide I used. I think that may not have been fully necessary, but I was also not trying to do numbers games.
It is.
Okay.
It is.
Storm, you're getting yelled at from the crowd.
Yes.
Something different. When are you gonna play in the mech game, Storm? You know who said it.
Oh, yeah. When it's not scheduled during Sabbath. Like,
by the way,
I'm at a synagogue at that time. Like, unless you all convert to Judaism and start coming to my synagogue, we have problems.
Hey, we'll play BattleTech RPG in synagogue. All right, I guess that's not a bad time.
He means that as in scheduling problems, by the way. He is not going to hate on you for not going to his synagogue.
Yeah. No,
I thought about it, like, we should probably contact.
Yeah, that's fair. So, for legal purposes, this was a prophecy. So, Chacon here was caught up in the north as the new blood to bring into it. So there was only actually 1 point of inbreeding. Granted, it was substantial inbreeding. With it being that, and that brings us at last to Perielx.
Wait a minute.
Our golden chocobo.
Wait a minute. Since the incest bred the racer chocobo, was incest wincest?
Quite possibly. And so
Yeah, and also race.
the reason this one's name is Periox is because I couldn't fit Paladin into the name slot.
What? What?
You are the golden race child of my incest.
How does that make you feel, Paladin?
Let's unpack
I
that.
feel nothing.
Periox.
by the way, It's been quite a while since we've started playing this game, right?
God.
Yes, this is episode 26, which means...
At least 26 weeks, not counting the ones we missed.
Well, and if you think about the other ones, then there were 5 Mega Man X weeks and 2 music weeks. So we started this 7 plus 26, so 33 weeks ago. And then plus 1 or 2 missed weeks, yeah. So yeah, this is the point of the Golden Chocobo.
Well, the reason I ask is, you guys remember when we first got to the Chocobo Ranch, right?
Yes?
Yes, that was my other... Oh, do you want the audio clip, Andy?
Yeah, just give me 1 second, all right? You guys ready?
Ear rape warning for everybody watching. All right, go ahead, Andy.
Here we go.
Yep. And yes, Grimos, I have the chicken of the sea. And we're gonna run around on this secret island a little bit.
Oh my god, so great! It's
Andy, that was one of the other things that I tried to fall asleep, but I started laughing my ass off thinking about as well last night. I believe that.
Oh God! Hoodlum! I mean, goblins!
The title of that wave file is "Work?" Work! Exclamation point.
I just realized I need to let these guys hit my people real quick. So we're gonna change out Keiichi's enemy skill materia because we could all use with a good goblin punching.
What was it that Goblin Punch does? I think it's guaranteed to do like 1/8 or something. What is it?
It depends on the game. Some games it does random damage, other games it has other effects.
Yes. Also, hey there everyone in chat. Now that chaotic opening is sort of aside, welcome Lord Grimos, welcome Wazam.
Yes, it will
welcome
never be a side, though, you fool. You have unleashed this upon the world.
Well, based on my religion, human flesh would be the first food I could eat. Like, that is actually the ultimate unkosher, but I feel like that goes without saying.
Wait, human is kosher?
No, it is unkosher. Treif would be the appropriate term.
Oh.
Like, in all reality, like, it's a bad plan, my dude. There's so many horrific things that can do to your body.
Oh, let alone the fact that it's taking another human's life. Well, unless it's that ritual cannibalism where you eat the dead after they die.
Yeah,
So,
no, definitely a bad plan.
Still a bad plan either way.
So, Goblin Punch, it deals 75% of the attack command, but times 8 of the damage if the target is of equal level and requires no MP to use. The player can use Sense to find out what level the enemy is. Goblin Punch can be used in Gold Saucer Battle Square if one of their weapons is broken. They will still do no more damage. If the player fights the Emerald weapon at level 99, they can do 9999 per hit with Goblin Punch because of the same level bonus. However,
try that again and say it the right way, Andy.
what did I say?
9999.
I know.
No, bad whacker. Stop
Anyway.
that.
The player can tackle the super boss with the lower level without much trouble, even with Knights of the Round. Gee, I wonder where we'll get that materia.
Really quickly, I want to address something in chat.
No.
Fezbear, so yes, it is bad to eat people. And yes, I have seen what people eat. Now think about how bad people are. Now imagine the bad food filtered through bad people. Just think about it.
Look,
Think about it.
we still eat McDonald's and Taco. Like,
Exactly. Imagine that.
If you have to be convinced that eating people is bad, I question your need to be out in human public.
Okay, so I'm going to pause and say something here real quickly. I'm going to deny that question, Ramshackle, and that's not you being in trouble. That is a word I try to avoid using because it's not specifically a bad word in and of itself, but people use it in a bad way.
What? Oh, I see.
Because it literally just means those who don't believe. However, it's often used as sort of an outsider-insider term. And I'm only a fan of it when it's used correctly, not when it's used the other way.
Don't be the slur penguin from Hell of a Boss.
But again, that's not against you, that's because of my experiences with that word.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't get it. But we do get Knights of the Round!
So,
Yeah!
over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes into materia. Knights of the Round.
Nice.
Alright, go ruin something's day.
Oh my
Wait a
god.
minute.
Wait. I need you to go back to the most the lowest
I
level
was
enemy you
thinking
can
it too.
find and go ruin its fucking day.
No, dude, one of the goblins is like, what the hell? So I just thought of something.
Did it hurt?
No, not today. I wonder how long the Summon of Knights of the Round Table is. And I wonder if it could be overlapped with the Knights of the Round Table song from Monty Python's Holy Grail.
We're Knights of the Round Table.
You know, I feel like they come pretty close to each other. I could be wrong about that.
Imagine you summon it and the screen goes dark and something goes da 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 da. We're Knights of the Round Table. We dance when we are able.
Okay, real quick to answer the question to Gordon. So in one of the episodes of Hell of a Boss, they go to the Antarctic, and a bunch of stuff has been killed by very angry penguins, and the penguins all talking, but the subtitles show what they're actually saying, except when one of the penguins asks, "What are they?" and one of the other penguins just said, like, narrows his eyes and said, and just, and the subtitles are just slurs.
All right. So you see these poor, unfortunate souls.
I'm a random bandit. I'm here to try and rob this stuffed animal. Wait, what the hell is that?
This
Give me
is
your money. Like, what the fuck?
Oh, God.
Why is the earth sinking? Where is this place? Who the hell are you? Starts holding the dog, like.
Oh my god. One sec.
That's like the longest summon in the entire history of Final Fantasy.
no. Arc is the longest summon, but we're not playing 9 right now.
Gentlemen, I shall return.
Farewell.
Final Fantasy Bahamut. What is Bahamut together?
Well, speaking of that, guess what we're going to pick up next?
What?
There's one more Bahamut summon to get.
Neo Bahamut, Bahamut Zero, Bahamut Level, Bahamut Negative, Bahamut,
Laguna Bahamut.
Laguna Bahamut.
Incidentally,
Now the
every one of
Bahamut
the
Knights were-
Incidentally, every one of those enemies had about 200 hit points.
Wait a minute, that wasn't Artoria. Jip. Someone will get that joke.
I don't think they're liquefied, Grimby-chan. I think that they are reduced to their constituent subatomic particles.
Yeah.
I'm
No,
so glad you didn't go with Adam's Whacker, because I was going to correct you to subatomic particles if you didn't say that.
and the one you're thinking of, Ramshackle, is Yojimbo from FF10.
I know it sounds weird, but FF10's and 13 summons just made me uncomfortable. Not like in a this just doesn't feel right kind of way, you know?
Yojimbo is really easy to cheese as long as you understood how he worked.
All I expect is for Yojimbo to be Jimmy Neutron's dad. Yo, Jimbo!
Yo, Jimbo! He pulls out a rubber ducky. Sorry. Not a rubber ducky.
Rubber ducky.
I regret nothing. Give my shit to my wife.
I think she's had enough of your shit.
Your shit's already done.
I don't know if y'all heard that, but she's in the background like, your shit's already mine.
Oh.
Come on, I want to fight. Fight me. Someone fight me!
Lol.
So I got Beyblades for my birthday.
Cloud will now be a Beyblade. Okay, here we go. Look, everyone.
Aren't you gonna
Finally.
knife around Needles?
Knights of the Round the Cactar.
They're each cactars and each shoot you like 1,000 times and then run off.
My head's on fire.
And then the last one shows up and shoots you 1,000,000 times.
Don't you run, Needles.
How was I supposed to know Ashley Simpson CDs were banned in England?
I forgot about that.
Cactar and Tonberry is one of my... That shit's like the thing that got me into watching animations on YouTube and on Newgrounds. I summon you from the deepest depths of the underworld. Come to me, Donut!
Wait, is 1,000 Needles one of the...
Yes, that's one of Cactar's attacks.
No, is it one of the enemy skills?
No, not in this one.
Okay, well, I did just get Tetra Elemental, so there we go.
If you got 3 of them, you're immune from the shy eludes along the southern beach of Medial.
Ooh.
That's how most people. That's how old school auto leveling. That's how we used to do it on the PlayStation.
Yep. Okay, so let's look at this Tetra Elemental now that she...
I got your Tetra Elemental right here, pal. Shit. Speaking of which, is Night Owl here?
He should be, at least. I think him and Sam are talking about something. I was just talking to them earlier.
Okay, we have hello, Pistol. We have Pistol. We have Grimby-chan.
Over the course of many years, Mako energy crystallizes into materia. So this is a materia that I do not mess with most of the time. But you can do some pretty interesting shit with it.
Which one is it?
HP-MP swap.
Oh.
So I want you to all look at, say, Cloud's health versus his magic right here. If I were to equip that right now, he would suddenly have 4,996 magic points.
And very little HP. He would be a squishy boy.
Yep. So, now there are good ways to use that. There are interesting tactics for all that, but... Jesus, is it weird.
Yeah, that
Actually, I'm curious. Does it swap them before or after the math from other materia affecting your HP and MP?
That? I don't remember.
Because if it's before, that's still workable because you can rely on other materia to supplement your HP and such.
I also have a question. You know, if you get lucky 7s,
Yeah.
does that require 4 7s or can it be 3 7s?
No, it's 4.
Okay, so we are now doing a bunch of cleanup on little quests. Now that we have some of that stuff. But yeah, so while we's doing stuff, chat, tell us how your day's going.
man shit.
Oh wait, I should probably have Barrett in my party for this part.
I'm gonna throw Barrett's at him. Old man noises, old man noises.
Yeah.
That reminds me, I don't want to add. When you're done with this part, I want you to do something for me real quick.
Okay.
I think there's a secret that most people don't know about in this game that's new.
Andy proceeds to recite one of the most commonly known things in the game.
You know, I hope you know about it, Whacker, and I hope it gives you a goddamn headache. I hope a big blue vein just starts throbbing on your forehead.
Big dumb glove mug.
Dumb glove mug.
Oh, you were so pleased with yourself with that one.
So yeah, I can confirm next meetup that I'm able to make it to, we are having a Beyblade tournament. I will supply Beyblades for folks.
Can you make your own Beyblade with like 3D printer shit?
To a point. The thing is, modern Beyblades have metal on their attack rings.
Well, there's also the. I mean, short answer is you probably could, but you also have to balance them.
Mm-hmm.
As far as I understand it, like that's the whole point. Is
I mean, if you mean balance for competitive use, anything you make custom, unless you're kind of weird, is probably going to absolutely dunk on anything that you get from the company.
Rail, the amount of shit that I know about Beyblades is basically the name. That's it.
Did you know
Think of it.
Did you know that apparently they used Beyblades to part the Red Sea? I learned that recently.
Whacker, think of it as dreidels, but a threat to your shins.
Basically, I do not.
I just wanted to say
I
that
do not
fucking
want
description.
an explanation.
Too bad, you're getting one. Beyblades come in 3 parts: an attack ring, a ratchet, and a bit.
Rail.
Yes, Whacker?
Hi.
Oh right,
Rail.
I forgot. We have some new items because I had to do a lot of fighting in between those chicken breedings. So I got some gifts for my party because...
What?
Yeah, man.
I did my grinding at the Relnica.
I have the 8.
There ain't nothing wrong with a little bump and grind.
Storm, I am very sad that you did not respond to my comment about Beyblades.
Which comment Oh, dreidels that attack the shins?
Dreidels that are a threat to your shins, yes.
Yes.
Like, the whole reason that joke works is because you're here.
Fair. You heard it here, folks. Storm Song's just the token Jew. No.
Okay. From the token gay guy. Yeah.
Somewhere Lichter just sneezed and he has no idea why.
We will use the Beyblades to defeat Shindra.
Well,
let's see.
I hate all of this.
Woman in the ruined building near the inn.
Whacker, you're just grumpy because you're the token old man who will die in the 5th episode.
I have a theme song now, bitch.
In the background.
It gets better, Whacker. It gets way better. Do you know why it gets better? Because I showed it to Tex, and he wants me to do a full production of it.
That is amazing.
I've already blessed it, dude. It's canon. I think Hallsbot should use it on the WBPLW.
I maintain that the very end of it needs to cut to just a clip of man shit.
Okay, so we've gotten all
That's all it needs, and it'll go perfect.
I feel like we need Diggs to be the one to say that, or even Side-Eye.
No, it needs to be you. Because it's basically your catchphrase. I'm not wrong, I'm just an asshole.
You know how songs... You know how music videos have little intros? Just have me talking like a little child, being like, "Hey, Whacker, I made this with the weird neighbor kid." It just shows it to you.
Man, shit. Shit, man.
All right. Storm Song.
Mm-hmm.
Would you go to calm, please?
Calm, you say?
There is no calm here. We have no Bill.
It's funny you say that, Rail, because canonically, that calm isn't the real calm. Shinra blew it the fuck up and then rebuilt it and used a bunch of Shinra employees to inhabit it and say that nothing ever happened to calm.
This is the first time they've done it. All right, go to the inn. To the top floor of the inn.
Oh. And yeah. Baby. Okay, I'm at the top floor of the inn.
All right, go to your right, up top right, beyond this, not beyond. Yeah, go down. Like, see that? God, you see the cupboard on the right of the staircase?
That's the left.
Yeah, the left.
Thank you.
Your other right.
Okay.
Keep doing it. 3, 4, 5.
Oh.
Yay!
Okay,
I feel like that scene should have ended with Sid being like, "The fuck, Spikey!" Jumps up and grabs it.
Anyway.
Oh, right. 'Cause what have you set positive shares on? Because like I said, this is going to be a very chill stream since we're just going to be running around doing random shit.
Yeah, just
On
lots of chocobo inbreeding.
Hell yeah.
Also, Mr. No Talk.
Also, we have a posture check from Little Willie from earlier, so make sure to check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Riggedy, wreck yourself.
Weren't you going to Nibelheim for
Positive share is now on.
I'm gonna go to Cosmo Canyon first, and then I'm gonna go to Nibelheim.
Also, water break from Samurai.
Aw, yeah. I have water with me, right here.
5 squats from Confessions of a Ladder Maker.
Alright, give me a
The
second.
worm.
Let me go turn that off real quick.
Pixar didn't happen.
Okay, squats is off now.
Oh god,
Double
going down low like
checking there's
muscle
no.
lizards.
Okay, shouldn't be
Jesus, that
anything.
hurts. Actually, it feels
Positive
okay
share
now.
from Pistol. We moved a good friend of my wife who was going to
A
be
year
dumped
ago,
on the
this would've
street
killed
and just
me.
calming down for the weekend. Good on you, Pistol.
Storm,
I
what is
posted
your
a fun-
malfunction?
Squats achieved.
Oh.
Stuff like that is how I know Pistol's good people, even if he needs to make better use of punctuation.
Look. There's people. Look.
There used to be a term for people like you, Rail.
I mean, there still is.
I mean, circus freak still applies.
Just say it, man.
Just can't say it in current company. Looks at Storm, so.
No,
Well,
we
we've
can't
already
say
established
that.
one thing that goes on around here.
Look, man.
Fuck it, Skyrim horses.
Oh yeah, you can go get Apocalypse. Apocalypse.
Apocalypse now.
You mutants think that I am beyond you as humans are beyond mutants, or something like that.
It was the reverse of that.
Apocalypse
But yes.
now?
Andrew.
Shut up, Rail.
Well, no, there was something I forgot to grab here last time.
Some blankets?
Andrew,
What?
are they comfy blankets?
Yes.
Andy, why are you talking about getting blankets from the Native American themed village?
Andrew!
Do
They're
they
not-
have that?
They're not Native Americans.
They're Nanaki.
Do they have that pilgrim special sauce?
The what?
Pilgrim special sauce.
The firewood.
What?
Pilgrim special sauce. Pilgrim special sauce.
I
Why did you do that in the phone ringtone? God damn it!
Yeah, Samurai pointed out they're heavily First Nation coded.
To be honest, like,
I just
if you've seen how, like,
Is that?
they do kind of the tribal. Oh,
Sorry.
yeah, go ahead. Sorry.
Bahamut. Neo-Bahamut. Materia glows brightly.
Bahamut Materia, Bahamut Plutonium, Bahamut Saturn, Bahamut Pluto, Bahamut Uranus.
So if you kill
Neptune,
Bahamut, and,
M0.
if you kill Bahamut and summon his ghost, is it Boohamut?
All right.
Just get out. Just
No, Whacker, because of you, I want somebody to draw like Sailor Scout Bahamuts.
you can fucking draw.
Bahamut
get on it.
Moon, Bahamut Mercury,
I'm gonna get
Jupiter.
I'm gonna get Crispy to. I'm gonna tell Crispy that you requested it.
He's messaging
gonna
Crispy right
know.
now.
He's gonna know. Shut up, Ralph.
But Whacker, there's an important question here. Whether or not he knows, is he gonna give a damn?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's the point. So why even bother? Just
And I'm just gonna say, Bahamut Jupiter, she's best girl because
Because Jupiter is best girl.
yeah, Jupiter is best girl because Jupiter is biggest girl.
okay.
Look. I love a woman who can put me through a wall. Okay, quite literally, my wife.
I'm not finishing the sentence I was about to say.
Kiwi just comes over. Here, let me demonstrate. Then we just hear a crashing noise.
Oh, she absolutely could. She's too nice to ever actually do it, though.
I can't. But
Rail, and I do not care if you have to put masks on both of you to keep privacy. I would like to see that.
but oh God, Storm.
It's inevitable now. Nah, I'm teasing.
Da, 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 da.
I can't.
Feel free to, Gordon. On that note, Gordon, sorry, what's it called? I had to start drawing my character for our Traveler game the other day, and I actually think I've succeeded at capturing what is a Vargur. Because they're not supposed to look furry, but they're not supposed to look like wolfmen either. So it's this weird thing of they're supposed to literally look like a wolf that's standing on its hind legs.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, if you need some inspiration in that, we could take it to, like, what is it, Michigan?
Probably. Wait. Okay.
Like the north, the northwest is where like people see dog men all the time and get freaked out.
By the way, I also messaged Lady Red, though not with the expectation of her drawing it, just because I know she'd appreciate it.
Got Chaos. Okay, Final Heaven is the next one. So what we're gathering are the last limit breaks for the party members.
You know, I wonder what like Sentai Sailor Moons
realized something. The Final Fantasy remakes better let you get the combo sword from Advent Children and use Omni-Slash version 6.
Mayhap.
Why is it called version 6?
So in canon, because it's the 6th version of the attack, in actual reason it exists is because it was the 6th time they animated it. And that's the one they chose.
Oh. You know, I always liked it's usually called like sword arts or something like that, where like magic swords appear and start like swirling around you.
Yeah.
I think that's your main power in 15, kinda.
Oh wait,
Kinda.
Yeah.
Lady Red is now trying to imagine Final Fantasy X Bahamut in a sailor outfit with that huge ring it has.
Yes.
I'm
Borrowed a different Bahamut.
gonna take a quick restroom, JD's and Lentilman, and then we will proceed to a rather story poignant moment.
I don't.
I think. I mean, to be honest, the Final Fantasy VII Bahamut is still my favorite Bahamut. Like, I know it's a little blander than like 10 and all the other ones, but still.
I was gonna say,
15 Bahamut's pretty badass though. It's like a nice.
Simple is best. But Whacker, isn't Final Fantasy X your favorite?
Nope.
Oh, which one's your favorite?
I don't know if I truly have a favorite.
That's fair.
I would say, I mean, Final Fantasy IV. I've got a soft spot for that because that was my first one.
Mm-hmm. That's one of Fox's favorite ones because she absolutely annihilated it. Every chest, every item, all items that she could get multiple copies of at $999. Every character maxed.
My God.
So there are two games that I need to play through with you, like either watching and we can either stream it or something, Whacker. It would be Final Fantasy IV because I don't remember playing it, and Chrono Trigger because I remember you said you really wanted me to play that game.
So she only heard me describe what she did to the game, and she's like, "Are you talking about Final Fantasy IV? I love Final Fantasy IV."
I like Whacker.
No, I was talking about how you destroyed that game, hon.
I thought Whacker said it was just.
I return with my bladder empty and my heart full.
Ignore me.
And with that, I shall
Why
drink
did you
the
mix in
glass
your heart?
Stormsong gave me.
My first
Add
Final
no
Fantasy
thought.
was actually Final Fantasy 1, but specifically the remake, Final Fantasy 1 and 2 Dawn of Souls on the Game Boy Advance.
I thought that was on. Was that on Advance or was that on DS?
Dawn of Souls was Advance.
Yes.
I remember it very vividly. I actually there's a lot of like Super Nintendo games that because I was a handheld kid until I was a teenager, honestly, I would not have discovered otherwise. That Legend of Zelda: A Link to the Past Four Swords introduced me to the Zelda series with arguably one of the best entries. With
Interesting.
arguably the best entry.
Yeah, Four Swords was interesting.
It's Link to the Past Four Swords, so it wasn't the full Four Swords game, but it definitely started the Four Swords stuff and then continued that with the GameCube Four Swords adventures.
I think we're going to have some important story stuff come up.
Maybe. Swing him a chain, swing him a trigger!
Yep. I realized there was probably some treasure I left behind here last time.
Yeah.
From Samurai Whacker, I now realize how these guys make you feel old.
Okay, so Rail, read me some of them positive chats.
We have not gotten any more.
Mo is
Y'all just
being
having a bad week?
person. Mo is saying gender swap your summons. Mo.
Yes, do it.
Mo.
Actually, you don't even really need to gender swap. It just husbando and waifu your summons.
Bahamut stays Bahamut no matter what you do.
Bahamut behind a ring, Bahamut on the mountain of Olympus, Bahamut's best friend forever.
Bahamut Retribution, Bahamut Salvation, Bahamut Judgment Day.
Bahamut Daddy.
Oh no!
Bahamut the Hangover.
No.
Bahamut Liberty City Stories. Bahamut Vice City Stories.
Bahamut the mommy.
Decemberween.
I can't.
Hey,
I can't.
But you will.
I
It is
can't.
your destiny.
no.
Zumberge, the amount of bugs in the original FF1 is honestly why I prefer Dawn of Souls.
Just. Okay.
Temu Bahamut.
Oh, sweet God, no.
We have Bahamut at home.
We all.
Bahamut on
Fucker.
eBay.
Are you
Bahamut
okay?
on
No.
Alibaba.
Facebook Marketplace.
Oh my god.
Also known as slightly used Bahamut.
Slightly used in
I know what I
quotations.
got. No lowballers.
AliExpress Bahamut.
Pre-owned Bahamut.
Rental Bahamut.
Mo, that is not the use of a positive share. So Mo redeemed positive share for Bahamut bathwater.
No, I think Mo figured it out. Mo's got it right.
Bahamut feet
But we
pics.
got an actual positive share from Was Up in 1985. I think I fixed my truck's leak and need to wait for the next heavy rain to the hose won't trigger it. It also found where the water sound was coming from a door drain clog. Dear God, why can nobody use punctuation today?
It sounds like a you
Just to
problem.
get you, Rail. It's just to get you.
It makes it so much harder to read those, guys.
Excuse me while I copy and paste the whole entire book
Certified
of
pre-owned Bahamut. Bahamut Lincoln
my God.
Mercury.
Lord.
Certified pre-owned Bahamut Nissan Altima.
Okay.
Let me just copy and paste this
Bahamut
whole
Geo
book.
Metro.
No,
Oh my-
punctuation.
I drove a Geo Metro for a while.
Rail. Bahamut Neo Metro.
Oh God, we keep making all these jokes and I haven't even installed him yet. Give me a second.
Nissan Altima from
Nissan
That
all
would honestly
Bahamut.
make it better. That's what we will call the last Nissan Altima off the line.
The second to the last one will be the Nissan Penultimate.
Why did I? Yeah.
by the way, it's time for today's dad joke.
Oh.
What did the beaver say to the tree? It's been nice gnawing you.
Acceptable.
I fucking love beavers, man.
Yep. Now, we is about to get a story moment.
They're such a neat animal. Like construction species, like cornerstone construction species like that create the environment that other species live in are just so fucking neat.
Okay, so, flashback. 7 years ago.
Floating around in the green goop.
Beavers more than once. That's been a thing that's been done a couple times.
This is your food.
Can we talk about Winona's beaver though? And how
Please,
large it
no.
was in the coloration.
No.
Bad whacker. I did my best to steer away from that joke.
Paladin, you get to voice Zach here.
Okay.
This is actually 5 years ago. You will have voice lines come up at some point. I'm not sure when.
I was gonna say this is the easiest voiceover work ever.
There you go.
Oh, here. Put this on.
It's just cat ears.
Give me a second. It smells a little, but don't complain. You look pretty good with that. Well,
Sorry for the noise. I had the dumb idea to try to balance one Beyblade on top of another.
yo, old guy, we at Midgar yet?
Yeah, shut up. You're lucky I even gave you a ride.
What are you gonna do once we get to Midgar?
And because I voiced Cloud for this, I'll just let you all know that it's like... Because he is currently suffering from Mako poisoning at this point in the story.
You know, if I had a nickel for how many times Cloud's gotten nickel poisoning,
Well, this is when it began.
I know what I'm gonna do.
Buy a gumball?
I got a place I can crash for a while. No, wait. The mother lives there too.
He's talking about Aerith's mother.
Guess that's out.
Bruh.
Yep. Gotta change my plans.
And my pants.
No matter what I do, I need some money first. Hey, want to start a business? Now what can we do? Hey, Cloud. Think there's anything I could be good at? Hey, old guy. What do you think I'd be good at?
Shutting up, Jesus Christ.
What are you yapping about? You're still young, ain't you? Young folks should try everything. You gotta pay your dues while you're young.
Zach just goes, okay, boomer.
What you really want instead of driving a frickin' Dodge Ford, whatever the hell this thing is.
Try everything. That's easy for him to say.
Zootopia intensifies.
Oh, yeah.
God.
That was a song.
Hey!
I mean, we've already got a
Of
talking
course.
dog cat thing.
I got more brains and skill than most other guys. That settles it. I'm gonna become a mercenary. Yeah! Thanks,
Did
Pop.
you even hear a word I said?
Listen, I'm gonna become a mercenary, and that's that. Boring stuff, dangerous stuff, anything for money. I'm gonna be rich.
So what he's saying is $20 is $20.
So, Cloud, what are you gonna do?
No, wait, you got it all wrong, boy.
This whole I need an adult.
Just kidding.
I am an adult.
No,
I won't leave you hanging like that.
I
I need another adult.
I have a
We're friends,
retirement
right?
plan and everything.
Mercenaries, Cloud. That's what you and me are gonna be. Understand, Cloud?
Yeah.
There's one inaccuracy in this scene in that it's showing the sword I have Cloud equipped with rather than the sword he'd have been carrying at that moment. Which is to say, not that sword.
Not cool.
this must have been like violent back then, you know, just
What do you want to do with him? Forget it.
just leave him.
So, for those of you who have not seen either the remake or prior to that Crisis Core, that scene is, of course, the original scene. When they actually flesh out the scene, it's Zack killing like a few hundred security officers before they finally gun him down.
Real quick, Basara, thank you for the sub.
Aw, yeah. Now, the funny thing is, Crisis Core is a... Oh yeah, and Cloud is now having his weird breakdown where he forgets about Zack and starts acting like him. Or trying to. Bringing us back to the beginning of the game with the whole I'm just a mercenary routine. So we now know how that happened. But, okay, so they had been scratching into the glass to communicate with each other when they were in here.
Yep.
But the funny thing is, if I were to describe to you a prequel game in which you play a genetically modified super soldier, and the final mission, as the credits are playing, is you fighting as violently as you can while you are swarmed by enemies in a tide that you cannot win, and your character does eventually die, and that's the ending of the game.
Too soon, Storm.
You would tell me Halo Reach. But
If I had 2 nickels.
it in fact turns out that the earlier story that did that was Crisis Core.
Which was an amazing game, by the way.
Incidentally, this comes down to my theory that I insist that Master Chief and Cloud Strife are really just the same character.
But
And that Zack was Noble 6.
I'm okay with this.
I
could deal
feel
with it.
like you've triggered somebody out there.
Oh, trust me, I can already hear Mac guns from kilometers away charging up. Just give it a moment.
You'll all die of oxygen deprivation trying to get me. Silly ghosties.
Blood suck.
All right. I must take another step away because dinner is ready. I will be back.
Hurry up, Paladin. Jesus.
No!
Come on, Paladin. I want to open my
I
presents.
enjoy...
Yeah.
No. I'll be back.
Hurry
And he
up.
never returned.
Oh, yeah. And even more so, because Noble 6, or Noble Team really, are the heavy-handed enforcers of some really underground shit that, and corporation and secret super science bullshit that is kind of technically illegal within the government they work for, but because they work for the government, they get away with it.
Sounds kind of like the Turks, man.
Andrew, you said the quiet part out loud again.
Shut up, Wacky.
Here, take up the microphone and say it again.
All right, gentlemen. For no reason, we're attacking this one mook with Bahamut 0.
Hell yeah.
Space Mohammed!
In the tides of all creation.
Bahamut in space! Side note though, Bahamut's wings wouldn't work that high. He'd need to be like having some sort of actual thruster.
He's an Eldritch God, damn it. Eldritch Gods don't need to follow rules.
I was just gonna say he's really farty. I mean,
Or
I
that.
assume dragons can do it out both ends.
I mean, according to Skyrim, they can.
I
Bahamut, stay off.
I think we finally got a response to my entire rant about Halo, which was Pistol saying, "What?"
I
So, yeah.
just
Halo Reach and Crisis Core, really just the same story.
Okay.
Now, this is not me actually accusing Halo of copying anything. This is me saying that that's like such a powerful archetypal story that two very unrelated series somehow came to it at the same, or in kind of the same path.
Ladies and gentlemen, the
Last-
backpedaling portion of the stream.
Okay, fine. I am saying it.
My lawyer has
Halo's completely ripped off Final Fantasy VII.
told me to say this is just a theory, a game theory.
Oh my god, no. No.
The only way we'll recover from all this is these prices! And now
I'm not
we're
allowed to devolve into game theory because I don't want to play way too much Freddy Fazbear.
I want to apologize to everybody who's listening, but then I stop myself because I remember that this is really their fault that we're here.
You watch us.
Apologize to that guy. Fuck
You
that
watched
guy.
this. You chose this.
Yeah, you chose.
All right. Let's try.
Warm. WBPL 76. You know this is voluntary, right?
You don't have to stay here, but we appreciate that you do, even if we don't act like it sometimes.
Look, man.
Stormsong, aren't you a music major? Why is this so hard?
Because I'm not getting the control I want here. Okay, well,
Ladies
I
and
see what-
gentlemen, excuses.
Okay, I see how I can do this. Okay, so I have to start again. Okay, so
He suddenly starts playing some like Elton John shit on there. Saturday, 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 da-da-da.
Andrew.
okay, that is weird. I don't have a control for that.
Yeah, you do. You're just screwing it up.
Mom, Storm
No,
Song's playing the controller again.
No, like I have no left trigger correspondence for some reason.
So you're not being properly triggered. Is that what I'm hearing?
But might as well be. Let's see, controller.
There are so many responses to that statement. All of them include me being forcefully removed from the chat.
Look. It's not my fault, okay?
What?
You said yes to Paladin.
No, we always say no to Paladin.
But that one time you said yes.
Yeah, and look where that got us.
In your moment of weakness.
Yeah.
And that, ladies and
No,
gentlemen, is how
Whacker.
I'm here.
Now Whacker's heavy with child.
Andrew, are you gravid again?
Small objects keep flying towards me and rotating.
This is gonna be a problem.
Andrew.
What is it, Whacker?
Andrew.
So, like,
Okay, give me a second while I test something outside, because it was working earlier, so I wonder why that button isn't working. Ah! So those buttons are working. Let's see.
Is this your limit break that you're trying to get?
I'm trying to get her limit break, but the problem is that I need to press left key or left bumper or right bumper, and they're not corresponding.
I'm at my limit break. One moment while I go get some water.
Boo.
Now it's calling them page up and page down here.
Why aren't you using a controller?
I am using a controller. That's the thing.
Oh, it's a option in Seventh Heaven. You can change the controls so that it but you'd have to restart the game for it.
Oh, we can afford to do that for just a second, so we're still here to entertain y'all, ladies and gentlemen. Just give us a minute while we make this work.
Womp, 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 womp.
Andrew.
Alright,
What's
so Whacker, I'm going to stream you my Seventh Heaven so we can unite Bahamut together, or whatever it is we're doing. Settings, I assume, controls.
Look under settings. I think it's actually a base thing.
I went to settings, controls, or
I don't remember. Storm, it's been so long.
Mr. Expert over here.
Oh, fuck. No. Controller support.
Okay, we're gonna try launching the game again then. See if this does the trick. Oh my god, the UNC Samurai. I get that reference.
I'm failing. Did you find something?
I think I did. We're gonna find out here. Alright, let's find out. Oh wait, no, it's this house.
I have returned.
Come back.
I returned.
Oh god, here he comes. He comes with the dad jokes. Oh my god, I can't speak. Ah!
Working?
No.
Looks like it.
No, the rest of the controls are working, but I have no right bumper or left bumper.
Oh, that's no bueno. Tonight, dinner is beef stroganoff with some mashed potatoes and some creamed corn.
Ooh.
Yeah. Ah, samurai.
Okay, so we're going to try this one more time, and I'm going to just put in 2 buttons that I think should work.
You could all. I was gonna say the other turbo easy thing is we could just hand wave and say you did it because technical problems, and you can edit the save real quick and just give her the limit break.
I don't have a save editor on hand. I have one, but it's not installed at the moment. It's zipped up in a one of my bad.
We don't know what you're talking about. There's no save editing happening here.
Install. Anyway, I would suggest not worrying about it that much.
Yeah,
Just,
if it doesn't work this time, I can just do it between streams, because this isn't the last session, so. All right, sorry for that delay, ladies and gentlemen. We're going to give that one more try and then cut our losses.
Even though the keyboard sucks, does it have corresponding?
Yeah, I was trying to do that as well, because it should have
the control schemes for the PC port for this are fucky, even with this program. Seventh Heaven being there to try to put a band-aid over
a lot of the transference of detail.
Yeah.
Yep, so I have 2 notes altogether missing. So
Alright.
we're just going to assume... I may have to just edit that in. But basically what you do is you trick the piano by playing the theme song. So, dun, 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 dun. Dun, 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 dun.
And copyright strike.
No!
Lol.
Little did he know, it was subtly just off key enough that they just missed it.
So mean.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Storm's incompetence saved the day.
I never said he was incompetent. That's what you said.
I'm sorry, incontinent.
Oh my god, we're going back to that conversation.
Also, Storm Von Falkenstein threw in the keyboard stuff.
No, Falkenstein, we know how to do it. It's just his controls.
My control is buggered.
Literally not working.
Oh wait, page up plus menu. Okay, we're gonna give it one more try, and then I'm going to lose hope and cry and scream like a child.
From the top.
Hey, no. Hey, no talk?
Huh?
Could you do me a favor?
Oh.
Be quiet? No.
No. Could you hold your nose and say John Madden like 3 times in a row?
Oh wait, no, wrong house.
Granted, I said it with a weird voice, but
We didn't hear you.
It didn't pick up.
Sorry.
One more time.
I'm Bond Push to Doc, sorry.
John Madden.
John Madden. John Madden.
What are
John
you?
Madden.
What are you looking for, Andy? You think
I-
it sounds like
I-
John Madden?
I think he sounds a little bit like the text-to-speech for Moonbase Alpha.
Yeah, it's not working, so we're just gonna accept it for what it is right now and move on. Also, warning, the controls are gonna get a little fucky for the last 40 minutes of this, because whatever I did accidentally flipped X and circle, so my run and my turn things on button are now switched. This is what I get for trying to fix a problem on stream. Thanks for the tech support, whacker!
Storm.
It's your fault.
Storm.
Your fault. Now
Goodbye,
that.
Pistol. Enjoy your dinner too.
Indeed.
Oh well. What else do we got left to do? Oh yeah, we got to go to the jungle.
Yes, there's the jungle, and then there's the...
Welcome to the jungle.
The jungle will do last.
We've got fun and games.
Actually,
We are going to go to the Golden Saucer.
there's something else you gotta do too. There's a big, bad, mean dragon flying around that we gotta whoop ass.
Yep, and we're going to do that. But first, we're going to acquire the last of the... What do you call them?
Limit breaks?
Limit breaks, yeah.
I would say, would it be better to have your ultimate weapon before you do that? Or do you say, or would you say like it's not necessary?
Irrelevant. The ultimate weapons aren't honestly that useful because of the no materia growth. So,
I mean, they're useful for the final fight.
yeah, that's basically all you use them for.
But some of this is also completionism. Yeah. Now, I always assume that any of these last quests are being done during the 7 days prior to the thing, but yeah, no, it's like, oh yeah, this is the last day.
Maybe the high one is so fast that it can like travel faster than the sun can rotate around the planet, so you don't have to worry about it or something like that.
We're not doing some Book of Exodus shit here.
Andy, I believe what you're talking about is time travel. They tried that in Star Trek. We saw how that turned out.
No, I saw Superman do it. You can't tell me otherwise.
It
And
was
the
a
Flash.
popular thing in a whole bunch of sci-fis.
You just gotta slingshot around the sun. It's real easy.
And then we gotta shoot a space elf into space and pick up some whales. No, we gotta steal them from SeaWorld. You ready, Whacker?
Grand Theft SeaWorld?
Oh wait, first we gotta send somebody to like sneak onto a military nuclear sub, and then
No talk. We're gonna go steal a nuclear vessel.
Nuclear vessels.
wrestle.
Yep. Hey, Uprising, thank you for resubscribing. I need to remember to de-elementalize Cloud's weapon before I do these things.
Oh, elementalize your face.
Elementalize your pants.
I think it would be funny if we had like they showed up instead of like I don't know the 70s or something. It was like 1982. Actually, that probably I don't know what was the year they showed up in. You would know.
I just watched
You
this
were
movie
there.
recently. I'm
What?
bugged that I can't remember what year.
1986, apparently.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Hello, computer.
no, you got to use this. Hands on the mouse.
What am I looking for here?
But what if he was the one to invent whatever the hell it was? Microplastics.
Close enough. Yes. A keyboard? How archaic!
Even though they clearly use keyboards in Star Trek, they're just touchpad keyboards.
Good old L cars, man. Good old L cars.
There we go.
So with the controller,
No.
at least when I play, shut up, Whacker. You can kind of like quick push a button that causes like it
Control
doesn't
changes.
really. Yeah, it doesn't really actually stop or slow down anything, but it makes it feel like you could actually see how the scrolling is going. And,
It's the X button.
Yeah, and it helps me. I believe it does. It helps you choose which thing happens.
A beautifully
And,
dressed
like-
woman! Attack her!
The last, one of the last things you do sometimes is, if you can, is like have all your materia break it or something like that, so you get more points.
Yes, you want all materia broke, and I think green materia, magic materia break, give you hella points if you do those on the 7th and 8th rounds. But you don't want to do it sooner because the costs scale based on what round you're on. Storm, I thought we were going to get a bunch of like chicken inbreeding.
I did it off screen because I didn't want to go through all of that save and reload and from the audience.
Boo.
So the whole chicken sexy time, the only part of that we get to enjoy.
Only hens.
I just realized I've been still muted this whole damn time.
Oh,
I haven't been saying much in general.
shit.
But yes, I have awakened. And now
God,
I am properly hydrated. You have no hope.
Rail. You know how I feel now.
Well,
He's gonna start vomiting forth his opinions.
Put that thing back where it came from, or so help me.
Or so help me. So help me.
I am not returning my water bottle. to-
Rail Mirrodin, you get that out of your mouth right this instant.
No! Oh god, I can't swallow like that. Oh, that was a mistake.
Just waterboards himself.
I tried to slurp through the water bottle, but it's not designed to do that.
Whoa.
You got to just be like a dog.
It's a high quality, seriously, it's like an $80 water bottle. But the thing is, like, I don't need to carry a knife on me. I just bring this thing, and if someone tried to rob me, just bing! And the water bottle would win.
Does it have a handle?
Yes, it does have a handle.
Oh yeah, you have leverage there.
It does not have a side handle. It has a top handle that's like a swingy handle over the lid.
Still, plenty of leverage there on the swing. You'd be fine.
Now, I do want to
Also
remind
like a
people,
40-ounce water bottle.
I do want to remind people, this is about when I started streaming for WBPL 76 this time last year. This might even almost be my anniversary. And we started with, of course, making Whacker play the game with the meaty wet hotel.
And he shall know the name of the king.
Why, yes.
His name was Bob.
Yes, we started
we
with
have that.
the Chizo Mythos series.
That was pretty well done.
We had that AI picture of me and you scaring the little green rat.
Yep.
Enjoying my my glue
Remos.
sniffer avatar.
Remos, you don't need those brain cells anyway. You're fine.
The funniest thing is after the last stream that I did, I like to think that it was proven I am not the problem because I'm actually relatively calm and normal when I'm not around you dinguses.
Bullshit!
Bullshit.
I will say that, like, the moment we add Crispy into the mix, though, we lose our goddamn minds.
Yeah. I think Crispy and Andy together is like the demon core of the stream.
The demon core of cursed memes.
Are you saying the closer we get, the more dangerous it gets?
Yes.
Pretty much.
Hey, Cookie. But yeah, it also interesting. If I don't know if she's confirmed it yet or not, but I hear Cookie planning to potentially play a certain Final Fantasy X.
Nice.
How do you, Cookie?
I enjoyed that playthrough on Abs. I thought that was honestly one of our best things.
I'm sad I missed it.
Yeah.
I thought you were.
No, that was when he was. That was when he was having some health issues.
I went to the clown farm.
Andrew.
Yeah.
He was cultivating clowns. Come on.
Cultivate your clowns.
He was at the clown hospital being treated by
Tell you
Dr. Bozo.
Psych wards suck. Won't you imagine, like, sleeping on, like, McDonald's, like, slide or something like that.
Oh, that's even worse.
Next to, like, two-ton steel doors that they keep opening and closing
Yes.
all night.
They couldn't give you a spot further from the door.
Here's your tissue, you loser. Blow your nose and go home.
No,
Yeah.
we can't
Do you
buy
have
it
an
yet,
issue?
Did you get? Oh, you do have enough, or do you?
So let me go back to this. For Limit Break Omni Slash. Omni Slash manual is available at the same time as Ares' manual. The manual costs 51,000 battle points or 32,000 battle points after acquiring the Highwind. So, that said, it'll be a while before we fully
So wait, it's not available to you for some reason?
not until I've gone through that like 10 more times.
Oh.
So we're gonna break this up into a few, and I may do some of it off screen. But after this one, I think we're gonna go fight Ultima Weapon. Because we've kind of covered all the big story ones. Everything else is just mild completionism on my part.
Oh yeah, we gotta go through the jungle and what else?
Yeah, I think we'll be hitting up the jungle on the next stream.
If we go to the jungle, can we see ADC?
Potentially.
No.
Welcome to the jungle. We got fun and games.
Andrew.
All you gotta have is a honey, money, la-da-dee-lee. Jungle, welcome to the jungle.
Feel my serpentine.
I remember my last playthrough, this guy dropped, I think he dropped something or he morphs into something. It's no use now, but like, or did he, I don't know, there's something special about it. Maybe I should look it up.
Indeed.
Sounds like a good idea, Andrew.
What you made me do? Maybe wake my cat up.
That's not my
I'm
fault.
gonna throw him through the screen and out your screen. She's gonna claw into your face and be like, "Where the hell am I?"
Yeah, man.
Come on.
I wonder what.
I wonder what's for dinner.
I wonder what funk jazz would sound like if this game was played with like funk jazz or as funk jazz. You know what I mean?
I mean, there is that one guy who does funk covers of shit.
Yeah,
He
yeah.
did the Sephiroth theme.
It was pretty good.
Ding, 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 ding.
And Veronica Skew fence your waffles.
I'll fence the ear waffle.
Oh, can I watch?
No, you're too young.
Damn it.
Well, I'm forever young.
Thanks.
I even show videos of horses running when they sing about me. Oh. Forever young.
I think you can morph those things into the strength source, but I don't think you get to keep it, Storm.
Yeah, not from these battles, no.
This is the worm that, like, I used to AP grind on at the beach south, or like southeast of.
Yeah. You put on Tetra Elementals and you're immune to these things.
I never got Tetra Elemental. I don't think I didn't even know about that. Like, I had the Brady walkthrough guide, and it just didn't tell me stuff like that. And I think there's a lot of stuff missing out of it because I keep finding new things about it, which in a way is a blessing because it's nice finding new things in a game as old as this, you know.
But wouldn't you expect that with a guide that they would have had connections with the original developer, that they would cover stuff like that?
I guess, but you know,
You'd be surprised. They don't always have connections with the developers. They're just people that are really like, that was the original Autist gamer job.
Oh, that's fair. You're right. I guess that would have been the time before it got popular to actually talk to the developer.
Like, I remember I had the Brady guide for whatever the N64 Zelda game was, not Majora's Mask, but the other one.
Ocarina of Time?
Yeah.
I had the one for Ocarina of Time.
And the level of detail on that was insane.
I used to use those actually to learn to draw.
Yeah, some of them have great amounts of art in them.
One of my favorites was the Final Fantasy Tactics one.
I used to like drawing Final Fantasy Tactics stuff.
We know you don't like chibi stuff, my guy.
Yeah, but I was gonna say, like, Tactics is probably the one thing where I wouldn't necessarily say that I don't know how to say this. It's not like I like it, but it's also I'm okay with it.
Your brain can get around the chibi.
Yeah.
Well, because that was a limitation of the time, but remember that the actual pictures were, like, the actual artwork they were full-sized characters.
Well, even the artwork it was a different kind of chibi. It was weird.
It wasn't chibi, it was anime.
But it had
it was chibi adjacent.
Yeah.
Very stylized.
Yeah, it was a very stylized thing, and that's what I was like, okay, I'm okay with this. I definitely don't prefer it, but I'm okay with this.
I just realized I have to change something before I put him away.
I don't even know how to pronounce that.
What?
Whacker!
What?
Hold on a minute.
Pronounce what?
How do you pronounce this?
I got a fake answer to that.
It sounds like Greek or Roman, and you know you were around then, so you should know.
Acrophes.
Acrophes?
Acrophes nuts!
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, you could steal a water ring from it. That's what you could do.
Yeah, I have a water ring.
And you would want it because just after that, you fight a boss that would have like a pretty lethal war, like Aqua Lung, I think.
You fight Jethro Tull?
Yeah. He sits there and he's like,
That was a noise I heard today.
Wagger, add it to the list.
No. I think we all agreed that like shit Andy says that TXT would be like universe breaking levels of like mankind is not ready for that level of knowledge.
oh yeah, you gotta go, you gotta get Tifa's fist too. You gotta get go back into Midgar.
Yeah.
You gotta get the Sector 4 key.
Yep. No, that's on the list of things to do.
Yeah, sorry.
No, it's okay. Ah, sorry. Like I said, I reversed my cancel and activate buttons, so there's gonna be a few silly control moments on this one.
You know what it does, Storm? It just eats up a little more time to make the series last longer.
Well, that is fair.
Bit by bit.
Halfway up the stairs is a stair where I sit. There isn't any other stair quite like it. It's not at the bottom, it's not at the top. This is the stair where I always stop. Shut up, Whacker.
Good point.
Oh my.
So how you guys all been doing today?
Iron.
Good.
It has been a day.
It has been a day for sure.
Indeed.
I
Yeah.
got visited by my sister-in-law today, so it's been a relatively good day.
Youngest. The baby.
By the youngest sister-in-law.
Yes, for there is a plurality of these creatures.
My wife is the oldest of four sisters, four daughters. Also the best. Nailed it on the first try.
Ethical concerns raised.
No!
Look, I'm just Look, I stay out. I would stay the hell out of this.
Yeah.
Rail, you should have said my favorite.
I mean, she is my favorite, but she's part of the reason she's my favorite is she's the best one. And yes, I will ooh-woo my wife all day long. Hey, honey.
In fact, that is the greatest of ooh-woos. I approve of this. Ooh-woo harder. Okay, so now that we got them arranged.
Too bad. Eat your vegetables.
All right. We're gonna go fight the ultimate weapon. Which is funny because it's not actually the most powerful of the weapons.
Well, I wonder if there's like, because you have to fight it like 3 times.
Yep.
Of course, it can't, it doesn't have any like instantly kill everybody on the team like the other ones do.
Mm-hmm.
It does have Shadow Flare though, so.
Yep.
Anyway, be right back.
Yep.
Also, Paladin today.
Yes.
Guess what I got? A brand
What did you
new,
receive?
a brand new acid lab.
Nice. Los drogas.
And to the viewers at home, I will not explain because it is funnier that way.
They've been playing minor automobile thievery Quinta.
But let's just say
know
that.
how to drive though.
I mean,
Because you haven't given me
know.
your vehicle yet.
honestly, if you can drive in a video game, you can drive in real life.
If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball.
Wait a minute. Hold
All I
on.
can think of right now is the only actual, like, real advice that made me a better driver flat out.
Don't
So
be
when you're
afraid to
sitting in a
crash.
car, this is easier in automatics, but take your foot, push it all the way up against the door, and forward as far as you can go. In most vehicles, that is where your front driver's side wheel is. Not where you think, like, perspective can screw up where that is, like, just from looking. So now you can feel where that is, and it makes it much easier to know where your car is. And this is the reason I've only curb checked, like, twice in my entire life.
Dude, you did that like 10 times when we were in the car.
No, I did not. I did not curb check. I didn't curb check even once while we were in the car together. Don't you? Like, a few mistakes were made because driving at night in an unfamiliar city, but none of them involved curb checking. Good sir.
Rail drives by feel.
I ran the one stop sign that everybody ran because
Yeah,
it was
but
a
that
bullshit
stop sign
spot,
sucked.
and I only ran it the one time.
To be fair, everyone ran that damn stop sign. Atlantis had terrible road design. Okay, so where do I go to find his next locale?
Just remember, folks, in Van Zant, the only reason they install some of those stop signs, it's so that they can get ticket money, because that's the only way they make any money.
Funny thing is, none of us happened to run it the one time that there was a cop there.
Okay, Michael, can you look up for me, you or Andy, I can't remember if I'm supposed to just, like, keep ramming into this guy.
Was up?
Uh,
You're accurate on that one.
Wait, what?
There's a person in chat named Was Up,
Oh, okay.
1985.
What's the matter?
It's like
So-
sometimes on IED.
It's not stopping anywhere for me to fight it. So, like, I don't know if I'm supposed to be waiting for it to land somewhere.
Ramming into it with the high wind will eventually cause it to fly straight towards a particular location and stop. It takes 4 or 5 hits to get it to settle at a location.
Okay, so I have to do 1 or 2 more.
I don't think I've ever been on I-80.
Well, Rail,
If at all, it was during the little bit that goes near Chicago, but then that was heading north up towards northern Michigan, so
Rail,
it
when
did
y'all
not
move,
spend long on it.
yeah,
when we all
y'all
move, we might not have to. Moving plans have started shifting somewhat because of stuff
Okay.
going down.
Okay, that's fair. That sucks. I wanted to come visit you guys, and now I have to go all the way to Van Zant to do it.
I mean, depending on where it is, it's still an option.
True.
Okay, so
True.
where does it say the next location should be?
It doesn't.
It's
You
kind
just
of
ram it.
randomized.
Okay.
You gotta ram it a couple.
One of them is
times.
Medill, I know that.
Okay, well, let's go check Medill. Haven't checked there yet, so.
Yeah, last time I tried, getting it, it was really hard. It kept just going all over the place.
Falkenstein said is Ancient Forest for the last location.
Okay, for the last location, but what about the second?
Initial optimal
there isn't
battle
an order.
results.
There isn't an order or a specific set.
Yeah.
Okay.
There's the Juneau area, the lake, one-time battle. The following random locations result in ground battle: Midgar, Fort Condor, Gongaga, North Crater.
Here we are.
The following random results in area battle:
Hey!
Mount Nibble, Meadle, North Corral. The final battle result is the aerial battle Cosmo Canyon.
Yeah.
Ooh, you could steal a reflect ring from it.
Yeah, Meteor Rain would have been a better choice. I keep forgetting what Final Touch does.
Everybody in Midgar is like, what the fuck's wrong now? A dragon?
And it's on that same road, and it's that same spiky-haired dude and the same big guy with the gun arm!
God fucking damn it.
Every time!
Can't we catch a
I
break?
think, I'm going to be honest. I would think even after they saved the world, everybody would be like, just stop coming here.
Oh, there's a reason that they don't end up as, like, super legendary people. Like, they go on to live relatively quiet lives.
That's no.
Cloud
Oh, really?
ends up being a courier. Tifa continues running a bar.
Barrett ends up being an oil tycoon.
Not a tycoon, but an oil digger. Like
He'll get there.
I mean, maybe he will, but Red goes back to being a shaman, essentially.
Oh my god, can you imagine Barrett saying, drink that milkshake, drink it up?
Oh my god, that'd be... Oh, we need to make that! We need to make that! But yeah, Sid continues being a pilot. Vincent and Yuffie join Reeve in trying to rebuild stuff.
I
and
drink your milkshake! I drink your milkshake!
I know there's...
Kiss Day, guards Gongaga.
And Ares continues to decompose.
At the bottom of the lake.
But does she really?
becomes fish food.
You become fish food.
Your face is fish food.
Can I be fish food?
Probably.
There's plenty of fish in the sea, after all.
Okay, so
That's
where
what
did
my
it
mom
say
says when a girl breaks my heart.
Where did it say the other areas were, Andy? Or Paladin?
All right.
Whoever?
I got you.
You got to
you
keep
know-
bumping into it until it goes to the.
Yeah, he won't stop until you bumped into him a few times. He's a bastard. He's a bastard. You have to find his.
It's a good thing there's always slip time between me and Hell's stream. Oh, okay.
There he is.
Fox just dropped on me catfish are bottom feeders and they seem like scrubs.
Oh yeah, he knows how to dupe too. Fuck him.
Eh. 1 second alive. Figure out where he is again.
I mean, good thing if you zoom out like a ridiculously, but then again, there he is. There he is, boss! Oh, we did it again!
Ramming speed.
Yes, because third-person 3D controls from the PS1 era always so amazing.
You just keep slipping you, man.
No, it's not that Zolom. It's not the
Could you imagine,
Midgard
like, having harpoons tied to chains on the high wind and just shooting the Zolom and then pulling them out of the sand?
Some really adventurous music for a really annoying thing.
Yep.
But it wouldn't be a JRPG if.
The Final Fantasy VI, there's like an ultimate weapon too, right?
Yeah, no, it shows up a few times. It's in 8, strangely enough. Even though it's a very secondary boss.
There's an Omega weapon in 8, I think.
There's Ultimate Weapon and Omega Weapon. Ultimate Weapon is how you get Eden. Omega Weapon is the weird, let's make an unnecessarily hard boss at the end for those people who want to have an unnecessarily hard boss at the end of the thing.
I want to use my Mega Elixirs.
You know, this reminds me of chasing down the legendary dogs in 2nd gen Pokemon right now.
Always fair.
Fuck chasing those. That's
Core memory untriggered. Or core memory unlocked. Untriggered.
Oh god.
Honestly, sounds like
Core memory triggered.
So how the dogs work is 1, you don't know where they are until you run into them randomly for the first time. 2, they can appear on any route, and 3, they move to another route the same time you move from one route to another.
Okay, we're going to do this.
So you have to go and plan in advance which dog you're going for, and the route you're going to take when you walk.
So that you'll be in the same area as it is.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and they're also all legendary, so the increased difficulty to catch.
Yep.
And their AI is set to run the first chance they can.
Yep. You have to go and either flinch them or get them with some kind of attack that locks them into the battle, and then they'll fight you.
Also, they're not really worth it either.
But they're so cool looking.
They're not. No, Raikou looks stupid. Suicune is discount Vaporeon.
Okay.
Entei is discount fucking Arcanine.
Arcanine is best pupper.
Arcanine is indeed best pupper.
I mean, I subscribe to the theory that the legendary dogs are just weirdly resurrected versions of some evolutions, but you know,
That's entirely feasible. In fact, yeah, they're just discount versions of the evolutions.
Actually, Eevee is a fox-type Pokemon, and they are dogs.
Eevee is a couple different kinds of canines mixed together, and which one is the primary comes out different depending on how you evolve it.
This is fair. I always
Listen
like
to a grown man complain.
Also, though, the legendary dogs have never actually been referred to as dogs, and they're actually closer to lions in design. You joke actual with me, but motherfucker, I am the king of actual eating Pokemon. I do not quote the deep lore to me. I was there when it was written.
you missed it.
No, but I see where he is. Gamer words!
Gotta get to his level, Storm.
That's what I'm figuring
Gotta
out.
keep the level. Yeah, keep it level. Ah!
Almost.
A little bit up, just a touch. A little bit more. Right there.
I need to remember to start.
Hey.
I need to remember to start playing around with what is it called? Showdown.
With what?
Pokemon Showdown. I need to start like actually using.
Go up. Bring it up. Bring it up. A little bit. Right there.
I think we're at the right plane. Now we just have to actually... Okay, I see. There's a pattern here.
Hey.
And it seems like Sid has joined me on my prerogative of gamer words.
Oh yeah.
Well, Sid doesn't say gamer words. He says Grandpa who fought in World War II words.
I never knew my grandparents.
Oh.
I knew both my grandmas. I knew both my grandpas for all of about 4 years, because both of them died when I was in preschool.
Nice. Head on. You got him head on.
So it was mostly step-grandpa that I got to know, and truthfully, the person I've had the closest kind of grandpa relationship with is honestly the older of our 2 rabbis of the synagogue.
Oh man, look at my life.
He's one of those, like, I am filled with wisdom and possibly spite kind of guys. No, he's actually a really nice dude.
I was gonna say, but he won't point it at you because, you know, that's not his job.
What is wisdom or spite?
Yes.
Yes.
Let's just say this is a man whose way into being a rabbi was being a chaplain in Vietnam. So, fun.
Such a slippery bastard. So I'm currently noticing on the map, there's a little blinking red blip aside from your arrow.
That's the
and
submarine.
Okay.
He's like ultimate weapon, and like everybody fears him and thinks he's the best, but he's actually just the most cowardly weapon. He just happens to kind of look scary.
Yeah, in a way,
He's
Ruby.
like, oh my god, I got one!
In a
like
way,
the anime reference.
Ruby and Sapphire are actually the 2 most dangerous. It's just they're not
Well, I mean, like,
hazarding the surface the way that.
I mean, it's like a misunderstanding. Like, you know, everybody's like, oh, that's ultimate weapon. He's the most dangerous. And he's just like, they don't understand he's a coward. Oh!
Yeah, it's kind of like that guy who's a hero in One Punch Man. Yeah, King.
Oh, King.
Just a heads up, Storm. It's 8 o'clock. It's actually about 5 minutes past 8.
Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
yeah.
We have, like I said,
We're late,
we have our slip time until 8:30, given the house doesn't start till 7. So, at worst, I do the rest of this off screen because obviously this is turning into a real prize of a stream right now.
Very goose chasey, isn't it?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, you know what? I am going to do that to spare the audience a little bit. I think right now is a good time for us to go save up. So next session we'll be doing the jungle. I'll have dealt with Ultimate Weapon and done some grinding to get our limit breaks going.
Welcome to the jungle. Sorry.
Ah.
Alrighty. Alright, well, thank you for coming, ladies and gentlemen. We are glad you spent your time with us. We value your time more than you do, clearly. And we are WBPL 76, legally defined as entertainment. Do you guys have anything to say before we go?
Cookie, it's banter, yes. Witty, debatable.
It's a subjective opinion.
I mean, I find our banter witty.
You would.
I'm glad somebody does.
Anyways, you all have a good night. Be good to each other. Sleep well. Dream of large women. Be safe. And if you're not going to be good...
Bacon.
Yep. If you're not going to be good at it. And don't name it after me. Name it after Whacker.
Keep your stick on the ice.
All right. With that, I just wanted to let you all know that I'm the man who killed the Archduke Franz Ferdinand.